Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another Scooby-Doo reaction for Coin's Reaction Zone. So we are back with the season finale of Season 1 for A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Yesterday we reacted to episode 12, which we rated a 5 out of 10, Robo-Pup. The one was a nice little cute average one where we met Daphne's family after a long time, you know, her rich people style. Continuing on from that, we are going into episode 13, which is Lights, Camera, Monster, released on December 3rd, 1988. Episode number 13, of course. Series episode 190. So we're slowly making our way through the series. We're having a lot of fun with it so far. It's been about average compared to some of our favorite seasons like the Scooby-Doo show and stuff like that. It's been a little bit weaker in the back end of these episodes. I feel like they really had some fun ones in the beginning, but they're kind of just getting the same, which usually happens with Scooby-Doo after a while. So hopefully you can start picking up some more speed, especially since we don't have very many episodes left. In the premise, Freddy's filming his own movie at the local mall, but when the kids encounter a thief stealing from the store dressed as movie character Stinkweed, the real actor hires them to prove his innocence. Some trivia: that's the last episode to involve Tom Ruegger, who ended his career with Hanna-Barbera. He left to revive Warner Brothers Animation, which resulted in series such as Tiny Toon Adventures. Later, Hanna-Barbera would itself be absorbed into WBA, which led into a series of Scooby-Doo direct-to-video films and eventually the TV series What's New Scooby-Doo. A number of stores in the mall are named after crew members. At one point, Stinkweed robs Gerald's jewelry, named for storyboard artist Scott Gerald's, and Patty's music, named for background artist Patty Palmer. And there's actually a cultural reference. FBI agent Jane Thursday's named after the TV character Joe Friday from Dragnet. Yogi Bear and Boo Bear make a cameo appearance on TV near the screen near the end, apparently from their cartoon appearances in either the Huckleberry Hound show or its spinoff. Both are also members of the Yogi Yahooies and Laugh Olympics. Yeah, so that'd be another appearance of the Yogi people. That's awesome. And that's all the trivia we have, so let's get right into the episode. That he got like for his birthday, Freddy wanted the gang and I to help him make his first movie, starring a pup named Scooby-Doo. Like how he's the front end to Chucky's voiceover, that's funny.
Officer Rogers, we just have to stop the grody mall monster.
Today it will well, it's pretty crazy that they go like filming privileges in a mall though.
Cut! That's not in the script. Mall monsters are getting to be a big problem. Besides, this is your big chance to become a Hollywood movie star. I sure hate those mall monsters.
Yeah, of course. He knows how Daphne works, man. Oh my gosh, that mall monster is legitimately creepy, man.
Now quit horsing around and take your place.
Full on talk too, love that. Nice. So he just happened to show up at an abandoned mall. Come on, Stinkweed. I guess it's not abandoned. They just didn't bother to record like extras and stuff actually at the mall. Just kind of keep it simple. So he's a jewelry thief. Whenever he's wearing nose plugs and stuff, so he can be his own stinky self. So he'd also try to steal pets. Oh, the cash. That makes more sense. It's Pepe Le Pew style with the stink.
This mystery looks like a job for the Scooby-Doo Detective Agency. We can make a video movie about
I love all the movie posters in the background of like fake Star Wars and stuff.
Freddy had a good idea. It's a miracle.
Oh my gosh, this freaking guy, man. I love his little cutaways, that they're so fun. Oh my gosh, 10 of those movies? Holy crud. So it's basically like a B-movie horror villain style, and they're doing like a Super 8 kind of motif is what it feels like. I'll leave a reviewer that sounds exactly how I expected. And the actor hired them for $25 a day, and they're so excited about that. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, he just has nacho cheese just in his bag? That's crazy.
Maybe we better check up on this Grady Lawrence guy.
Yeah, beautiful, baby, beautiful, but a little more crunch with the
Oh my gosh, that director. They're really going crazy with this one.
You're fired! I need someone who doesn't talk so funny, someone like Vincent Thorne.
So he fired him for his accent? That seems like cause for... That's not a good thing. They're just dropping on the floor just willy-nilly, man.
Where have we seen her before? We saw her coming out of the movies.
Wow, so you actually did see her whenever she like kind of made a noise? So she peeked behind around the corner. Oh my gosh, you're just getting fully beat up right now. I love how you're just talking the whole time like terribly sorry whenever they do like the jokes and stuff with like trying to get those shoes and stuff. That's nice.
It looks like we caught you red-handed, or should I say, green-thumbed. You've been seen every time the monster's shown up.
Gotcha.
Right, but Clean, get up and tell the truth. I'm with the FBI.
Another one? Really? Just another secret?
Getting in my way.
Interesting. Okay. It could be one that is technically a good guy. They've done that once before in a previous iteration. It'd be kind of fun if they did like a fake FBI agent one of these times, because there's always some kind of secret people watching the kids and they happen to be a cop or FBI or something agent. So he can still sniff around with the clothespin, isn't that besides the fact? Come on, man.
What's Stinkweed doing with someone else's shoes?
So he's framing Grady. So that means I am leaning towards Thorne if they're trying to frame Grady. Nice, I love how they're chained up trying to film the fake movie. We cut through the music cue, by the way. Hero, technically the B-movie villain, so wouldn't he lose anyways? You're just good at checkers, I guess. Nice.
Stop, Stinky. What emotion? What raw anger?
Turn to Stinkweed Island, take
At
2.
least Shaggy commits. I don't know where they found quicksand though in the mall, but whatever.
Hooray! It is
Nice Tarzan style.
What's the meaning of
So
this?
close, Scooby. You know, that works.
Well, we finally got Stinkweed. But do you know who he is?
Thorn, right? Grady was framed.
Scooby.
Yogi Bear. There they are on the TV. That's awesome. And they saw it.
Jane Thursday.
But she's with the FBI.
But we don't know for sure.
Yeah, Shaggy doesn't know for sure for real. Oh my gosh, red herring.
What are you doing in my house? Get that camera out of my face, you...
There you go. Yep, Thorn. Yeah, so kind of a friendly guy that hired the gang. So we've had that like a couple seasons ago in different iterations.
I hate stinkweed.
I get it. You wanted Stinkweed to
Yeah,
look so bad that the
makes
studio wouldn't
sense.
stop making Stinkweed movies.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
I feel like though, being 10 movies, he has to have some money, or at least after like 3 movies or 4, like do some royalties or something. Like that's what a lot of the Marvel actors did.
Not exactly. I'm starring in Mr. O'Greasy's new commercial. It's for O'Greasy's new bucket of Scooby snacks.
He just seems to love commercials more than movies, man. So he just ate a bunch of Scooby snacks that were sitting in a man's bucket. We're gonna give him like, I don't know, probably like a couple, maybe like 10 Scooby snacks eaten for that one, just for jumping into his bucket. Just because he didn't really look like he ate much, but he still crawled in there. So let's give him about, I was thinking about 5, but let's go make it a nice fun number and do, what is he on right now? He's at 16, he's at 10,622 for Pup Named Scooby-Doo Season 5. Let's get with him 8, just to round it out. Go to 10,630 for this finale of the season. Season 1 of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo with 10,630 Scooby snacks eaten for Scooby, bringing his total across all series to 11,174. So a great amount, especially that truckload in Scooby-Doo episode 5, and then that jumbo extra large for Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Yeah, so the truckload was 5, 10 for jumbo, 1 whole box in Pup 2, 5 snacks in Pup 8, and 10 in Pup 13. And then only 2 weird food items, or no, only 1 weird food item for Pup Named Scooby-Doo, which was episode 2, peanut butter potato chip pepperoni pizza. And then just going over the stats first, and then basically the overall episode was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. I liked how creepy the kind of monster was. I did like they kind of flipped it a little bit after what they did like 2 or 3 seasons ago, where the guy kind of was like their friend. I think the guy that was kind of their friend was the professor at the insect guarding reserve, the one with the grasshopper, I believe, just off of my memory, was afraid of Velma, and he was bad. And then this one, the dude that hired them for $25 for the case, which is the most they've ever gotten, was the bad one. And so that kind of kept it interested in the way he framed Mr. Grady, the commercial guy. Seemed like he didn't really bother with anybody, he just wanted to be in commercials. And then the FBI agent, that's like our 9th one, and 3 across the 13 episodes in the Scooby-Doo franchise, because we had 1 in the not the Hawaiian episode, 1 in Scooby-Doo. We had 1 in like Schnook My Comic Book or something similar. I know there's been like 3 this time. 3 in 13 episodes is actually a pretty big ratio. So we've had about basically 1 in every iteration was whenever they had actual villains still in mask. Somebody's been an FBI agent. So we've had like 10 so far. I really should have been keeping a list, man. Like I need to go back and look it up. Yeah, so it was Scooby-Doo and then the other guy and 13 Ghosts. So just those 3 already. That's crazy. And then a couple guys like the Hawaiian undercover agent, a couple episodes back, a couple seasons back, and that kind of thing. So pretty fun. And then so episode, just continuing it on. I enjoyed it overall. I think it's definitely better than the previous one from yesterday. I think I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. I love the way the monster looked. I love the way that it was set up mystery-wise and just kind of, it was pretty fun, and it kind of kept you on your toes a little bit. And like the movie aspect, it kind of reminded me of kind of like a Super 8 kind of style of him filming on the wall. Maybe Jurassic Park, but less scary, of course, or less kind of action-y, but still had kind of like a vibe, kind of fun moment on it. And so that's why I enjoyed this one a good amount, and why I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for the finale. That brings our average score for Scooby-Doo Season 1, Pup Named Scooby-Doo, to a 5.38 average. So overall, mostly 5.5s to 6s. I did enjoy this one a lot. It kind of slowed down around 10 and 11, but everything else has been about a 5 or a 6, which I'm very, very happy with. And the way it ranks up is that it's about tied up with 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. On average, that one was just fun, just going back and forth. Scooby-Doo show is our highest rated series, and then definitely better than the new Scooby-Doo movies. So overall, a very fun one. It's a nice fun return to form. It's cute. It's just interesting. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the first episode of season 2, because the way it sets up is we do 3 episodes a week, and then whenever we start doing the movies, we do the movies every other week. So that means that now we're going to start, or we have been doing 5 episodes of Pup Name every 2 weeks, with 1 movie in that as well. Tomorrow we'll start season 2, and after that, we are only 14 episodes left for Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Pretty short seasons, only 8 episodes for season 2 and 3 apiece for season 3 and 4. So this one will probably be going through pretty quick. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Curse of the Collar, season 2, episode 1, after a year time skip in real life. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.